If you want to skip buddy time and go right to the horror game itself, go to the timestamp right here. Hey friends, I'm happy to see you. It's time for another creepy adventure together. Today we're playing a horror game called Welcome, Dear Human, and in it, we seem to be developing a relationship with our sleep paralysis demon. Before we get started with the game itself though, of course, let's have buddy time. And for today's buddy time, I wanted to talk about something I was thinking about over the weekend. How many times have you heard the saying, people don't change? It's something I've certainly heard all the time growing up, and I'm sure it's something a lot of people actually believe. Personally, it's a sentiment I disagree with a lot, and let me explain why. I do not like the person I used to be. For starters, I was much more judgmental and closed-minded than I am now. I used to think that if people weren't doing things my way or what I viewed as the correct way to do them, then it was somehow wrong, as if my way had some kind of moral high ground or something like that. I also put on an act for people all the time. I tried to do anything I could to get a laugh. I felt like if I could get a laugh out of my friends, I would be more accepted as the funny guy in the group, when in reality, they just wanted me to be myself. These are just a couple of the things I didn't like about the person I was. But friends, this took me years of self-reflection to find out about myself and change. One of the most incredible tools that we as humans have is the ability to learn from our mistakes. It's okay to admit when we were wrong. It's okay to learn from that. Because in a way, those changes are just you becoming who you were always meant to be. This, today, is me. That person I was before, that's not me. At least looking back, it didn't feel like it was. Change is always possible, friends. I love you all, and I hope you're safe. Here is Welcome, Dear Human. Okay, friends, here we go. Here is Welcome, Dear Human.
Was there a time when you couldn't fall asleep? You're lying down. You look blankly at the darkest corner of your room when you swear something just moved.
I feel like that's a universal experience that's happened to basically all of us at one point, seeing something at the foot of our bed and being unable to move, either because of sleep paralysis or just out of fear itself.
Something forms in the darkness. You try to convince yourself it's just your brain playing tricks on you. You try to convince yourself it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not.
You're located in your new apartment. The place is furnitured, meaning you're free to place everything in any place however you want, which is quite convenient. This place is spacious. It gives you a chance to live however you desire. However, this apartment may feel too spacious, too comfortless. How exactly would a person fill such a place so it won't feel so lonely? Well, someone who has friends would invite them over for parties, or you can enjoy the solitude followed by the pleasant silence. Independent life can seem intimidating. Where to start? We can start by exploring this new place. Okay. So I guess I can just click on different doors to move through the home. Empty room with a desolate desk standing next to the window. Is there anything here? How would you design your brand new office? Let's imagine. We can go for a typical office in the minimalism style, a cozy creative workshop, or an ultra high-tech workstation. I'm gonna go for a cozy creative workshop. Yeah, I think this kind of environment for me would be the most productive, I guess. And every space for every person is going to be different in terms of where you feel productive, where you feel safe at home. Yes, this is just right. Oh. That's how I imagine my office. I guess we're not gonna put it together quite yet. A desk. This is a place for work and creativity, but I would spend endless hours looking out the window daydreaming. Yeah, that's true. The window. The weather outside is nice, the sky is blue, and the clouds float by. Okay, so we head out. Seriously? Do you need to use the toilet now? Can you hold it? Go later? Haven't gone already? Okay, well, for future reference, next time we gotta take a gamer tinkle, we know where to go. Spectacularly spacious bathroom. Wait a minute. So, this isn't like the bathroom where I use the bathroom? I just shower here? Huh. Okay. A bath furniture. You can hide anything you want there. Hide. Okay. A mirror. Don't look. not? I love my hat I'm wearing. I look at it all the time. A toothbrush, it seems lonely. And soap for cleaning off all the sins. The sink, the water spirals into the drain, taking your worries with it. Right. A big towel, its purpose is to dry yourself. I hope you knew that. And a bath. Here you can take baths with candles, foam, and bubbles, while pleasant music plays. Oh, what stereotypes. The important part is to not fall asleep. Or do you like to take quick showers? I'm in and out. Go in, shower, get to scrubbing, and then head on out. Get your day going. That's what I do. Okay, so pretty normal house so far. This is our front door. Living room. This is the place where you're probably going to spend a lot of your time. For now, there are cardboard boxes scattered everywhere. Boxes, they need to be unpacked, and we'll take care of that, but not today. We got a gamer setup here, of course. TV, a magical frame to a different world. The merciless hypnotist makes you watch and watch and watch. Sofa, this is your second ego. This is all you're daydreaming about at the end of your long day. This is your reliable friend and support. Sofa, sofa, sofa. All right. The window, the weather outside is nice, the sky is blue, and the clouds float on by. Okay. You've traversed most of your apartment. The place evokes... warmth like the midday sun rays during a warm sunny day. Cold like the bluest lake between the snowy mountaintops. Neutral. A place is a place. I'm gonna go with warmth. I don't know, something about, like, yes, it's a neutral home, but it does have a lot of window space, so I'm gonna go with warmth. Is that true? I guess this is just supposed to give you the tone. I'm just gonna go with neutral. I don't want to change the lighting of the game at all. I actually like it how it is. Yes, this is just right. Wonderful. Oh. And yet it still changed to blue. Okay. The oven. Wouldn't you like to order some pizza? I would. Cupboards. Whoa, there are many kitchen cabinets. What could you store in there? Oh, here's a box. A mysterious cardboard box. Let's do unboxing. Open it. And we got... What a strange object. Did you purchase it? Touch it. Its texture is smooth and rough. What is it? Okay. Right, let's go in here. Ah, the bedroom, the place where you pass most of your time and a third of your existence. A toolbox, a few scattered tools from screwdrivers to nails, and a prominent hammer, great to take down walls. Okay, we got a vase. The plants left by the previous owner, be sure to take good care of them. A dresser, the devourer of belongings. Easy to store in, yet difficult to find what you're looking for. Our main character is romantic in the way they describe things. Very, very descriptive, almost like they're living out a storybook. A wardrobe, a place of mysteries and discovery. Could be used as an extra sleeping place if you're able to fit. Pets seem to adore this place. Boxes, they need to be unpacked and we'll take care of that, but not today. Nightstand, exclusively a throne for your mobile device. Mobile device. My Genshin Impact game device? Rarely for a book, not an electric book. A double bed, it gives you a variety of options on how to use it. A comfortable mattress is always the main factor of sleep quality. Honestly, the blue hue is starting to grow on me. I'm kind of glad that's what we went with. The window, the weather outside is nice, the sky is blue, and the clouds float on by. Okay, so what now? I've done everything. It seems you've checked every room. How do you like your new habitat? I hope you're pleased. Now it's time to have dinner. Okay. Do I need to make the pizza? Eat dinner. It changed again. Hello? Can I make some tea? A kettle. You can make yourself some tea or some instant ramen. Eating instant ramen every day is bad for you, might I add, even if it's considered delicious. So now what do I do? Freezer? A place to store dead animals? Is that what it said? Hello? A fridge, better than the television reality show in 4D. Okay, so do I go to bed now? After dinner, it's time for some entertainment. How would you like to spend your time? Let me play some of my favorite video games. What games are you going to choose to play this fine evening? I favor adventure games because there's lots of puzzles and many unexpected obstacles. The storytelling's always spectacular. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to distract. Mr. Narrator, I think I'm the one picking the game. Why don't you let the gamer decide? What is this? Hello? What kind of game are we playing? This busy day is coming to an end and it's time to sleep. Okay. So, off to the bedroom with us. And I have a feeling we're going to be visited by someone a little creepy. This warm evening fall, you've made a decision to take a stroll in the park. During this time of year, it's especially breathtaking. You exit the building and head out to the bus stop. The bus stop is deserted, which is usually rare. The bus seems to be late, and the wait seems like forever. You decided to look at the bus timetable, but no matter how hard you try, you're not able to read it. Perhaps it's better to walk. Yeah, this is something I notice in dreams. I can't read anything. I can't, move quickly in dreams, and I can't read anything usually. The walkway leading to the park is beautiful, as always. The orange light of the setting sun is simmering through the colorful leaves. The cold breeze is forcing the leaves to circle in the rhythm of waltz dancers. Your good mood slowly disappears after you encounter a dead end. A stone wall stretching to infinity stands before you. Perhaps it's best to return, but the way back doesn't exist. Suddenly, you're falling through the ground. A twinkling light follows your descent. Quiet. Finally, there's a steady footing under you. After taking a closer look, you find an exit. It's a staircase leading to an endless abyss of darkness. You don't have any choice besides going down. You start to slowly make your way downward. Only the soft echo of your steps are heard, disturbing the silence. This sound is very strange, like it's repeating itself. You've quickened your pace like someone is trying to catch up to you. Someone's breathing down your neck. You wake up from a TV noise coming from the living room. Strange. I swear I turned it off. Turn off the TV. Somebody was gaming. Huh. Well, they got good taste. They're playing the same games we were. You went back to sleep. Good morning. It's strange to wake up from the sun rays, is it not? Not surprising, considering there are no curtains hung on the windows yet. It'd be nice to stay in bed all day, but the cruel call of the stomach cannot be ignored. Okay, we need to get some breakfast. Let's go ahead and head on in the kitchen. Can I cook some on the stove? There are mountains of dirty dishes in the sink. Don't let it bother you. Time for breakfast. Yeah, let's just ignore it. Now the time has come to run your errands. Let's go out. Okay. Out the front door. The real world awaits. Boo.
I thought we could pause right here.
I'm back on the main menu?
Take a break. Breathe in some fresh air. Be a responsible individual before diving right back in.
First you're trying to tell me what game to play. Now you're telling me whether or not I can play this game in the real life? You're talking to a mobile gamer here. Okay?
Feel free to continue whenever you please.
I would like to continue. Evening's closing in. The sun's fiery saffron light is brightly reflecting off the windows. The sunset sky is blazing with crimson clouds mixed with yellow and gray contours. Okay. Is this my dream world? What is this? After a long day, it's time to have dinner. Right. Okay, so looks like nothing's changing with what we can interact with. Let's just have dinner and not overthink it. Okay. The dishes are still laying in the sink. By the looks of it, they seem to be clean. However, once you touch the plate, it feels sticky, thus it's better to wash anyway. Did somebody come through and eat my scraps off my dirty dishes now? What kind of an activity would you like to do today? Let's be productive. We played games last night. Let's be productive today. Being productive is laborious, especially at home. Everything's distracting and it's difficult to concentrate. Yet, if you succeed in your task, then you can be proud of yourself and the result will exceed your expectations. Okay. Hey, don't you feel like something's watching you right now? Turn around. A door. My worst fear. The night is nigh, it's bedtime. Okay. Maybe nothing. Bedtime for Bonzo. To lay down in bed doesn't mean to fall asleep, apparently. Something must have gone wrong. Is this a common occurrence for you, or do you just fall asleep like a dead man? I am out like a light. Besides trying to outstare the dark, let's come up with something better to do. Count sheep? Nah, this never worked for me. Let me use my imagination. Imagination. SpongeBob reference? It's time to stop worrying about things like, did I put the soup in the fridge? It's time to take out the trash. You're on the last pair of socks and don't even think about work. Let's imagine something pleasant instead. Have you ever thought about teleportation becoming real? Maybe. How would it even work? There needs to be rules for sure. Imagine you sit at home minding your own business and suddenly a person is standing in the middle of the room. Awkward. And what if? It's not even your acquaintance, but a stranger that misread the address. Yeah, I would have a problem with that. Closing thoughts, I don't believe humanity is ready yet. Not sleeping yet. Let's try our other option. Okay, let's try the good old folks remedy. Wow, look how cute they are. What do I do? What am I supposed to do here? Count sheep? Do I press the 1 key? I literally pressed the 1 key. 2, 3, 5. 8? Okay, now we're not even trying. 21. 21? Okay, I'm sorry. God, why did I say that? Please don't be a 67. Please do not have a 67. Six, 7. And he did a backflip. Okay. Oh, God, help me. Lord, God, help me, please. We counted 144 sheep. Haven't fallen asleep yet, I see. I'm gonna roll over on my side. But you're not able to. It seems you can't move at all. Uh-oh. Who's that? Who are you in the corner in the left area? In the corner of your eye, you notice a slight movement of a shadow in the doorframe. Why didn't I close the door? Is something still there, or is it a hallucination? Your gaze is undeniably glued to this odd silhouette. You don't even notice the arrival of dawn. I have a feeling tomorrow night we're really gonna see the guy. After a long sleepless night, finally the morning has arrived. The time has come to accomplish your feats. Today, everything will go smoothly as you planned in the best way possible. There are no problems you wouldn't be able to solve. You're ready for new challenges this beautiful day has to offer. Let's roll. Hell yeah. We love that. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Bummer. The lack of sleep has put a toll on you. You fell unconscious? Oh. I'm back in bed? You slowly regain your sight. You notice you're laying in your bed, unable to move once again. Turns out, you've slept through the whole day. How did you get back to your bed? I'm gonna try to tense up here. You successfully tensed up. I'll tense up a little more. Your tension has reached the maximum capacity. I'll tense up one more time. Careful. I'm afraid your vein might just pop. Well, overstraining yourself will always lead to a forced relaxation state. Let me try moving my limbs. Finally, you sense your body once more. Every last cell. Oh, how wonderful it is to be able to stretch your limbs and feel alive again. Unfortunately, you start to feel the unbearable weight of the blanket and the suffocating heat as well. You need to cool down. I'll stick out my leg. Well, now it's finally comfortable and nice to lay in bed. You can keep resting, of course, since you seem drowsy, although it's a pity. We successfully failed in our tasks for today. Nothing to get upset about. There are still countless opportunities each and every day. My advice, put more belief in yourself and in life. I would also like to add, something touched you. Ooh. Your reflex intuitively forces you to hide your leg under the covers, or did I imagine it? Why won't we make sure that there's nothing there? Let's risk it. I'm gonna look under my bed. Here, take a flashlight with you. Ooh. Hello? Ooh. Wait a minute. Those are toes. Ooh. And heels. And a leg. And... Ooh. Turn off the light, please. Who is this? It's morning. A new day is here. There was a mobile gamer under the bed playing Genshin Impact. The window shows clouds floating by. Let us stay in bed for a while before breakfast. There's a soft hum of the wind coming in from outside. Soon it's time to go out. Right. Okay. Breakfast time in this house. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, serving it up Gary's way. We'll let them eat breakfast, but how about those who eat lunch first? Let's call it a late breakfast. We support a healthy lifestyle after all. Right. After a hearty breakfast and full of newfound strength, we are willing to face the new day. The world awaits you. Okay, so out we go. Right out the front door.
So, what is the plan? We can pause right here, or would you rather continue?
Well, thank you for asking, Mr. Narrator Man. I'm gonna go ahead and continue, because I think, me and the gamers here are having a good time. It's getting dark. The light poles turn on, their illumination casts long shadows. With each minute, they become longer and longer, and only dusk can stop their further crawl. Everything around you gets overcast by a gray haze. Oh, we're finally home. This apartment doesn't seem that foreign anymore. I guess it's starting to feel like home, finally. We're heading out to the kitchen to prepare a meal. Do I have to use the potty? Sure, go, if you insist. Oh, this is our bathroom? It looks like a public... I guess a janitor's closet? A broom, I'm curious, could an individual fly on it? A plunger? What is this artifact? Why is it here? It's here to unclog a toilet. Hello, an artifact? A toilet brush is a sign that you have to clean your toilet, at least sometimes. Smiley face. A trash bin. Why is it always full to the brim? Toilet paper. It always seems to run out in the most inconvenient moment. And a toilet bowl, the best place for meditation. I'll use it. Did it work? Flush it. Okay, and why do I... Wait, what is this? Can I look up? Why is our ceiling in the bathroom so high? Hello? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that and head to the kitchen for a meal. Here we go. I guess our dishes are still dirty. The kitchen sink for washing dirty dishes. The key words is to wash, or an endless amount of never-ending towers await you. Okay, can I please eat the food? After dinner, weariness and drowsiness start to overtake you. It appears today you'll go to bed early. All right. In we go. I wish you pleasant dreams or none at all. Are we going to be visited again? Why does it always end up like this? It seemed like the dreamland was calling, yet the moment you lay down is the moment the dream seemed to say goodbye. Well, we'll have to count those adorable sheep once more. Oh, we gotta do the sheep minigame. Hello? Oh. Okay. 233, 377. I can barely see my keyboard here. 610. 987. 8675309. You know, counting sheep has never helped me, and I always wondered, like, why? Why is it sheep? Like, why sheep specifically? You know? Is it because they're fluffy and soft and cute? Oh, this one's gonna do a backflip. 6, 7 again. 6, 5. Here we go. And then 1. Hello, the Giga Sheep? 1, 0, 9, 4, 6, 1, 7, 7. There's no way we counted this high. 2, 8, 6, 5, 7, 4, 6, 3, 6, 8, 5, 2. Good God. Oh, 8, 5, 4, 2. 0, 6. I almost messed that thing up. 9, 1, 0, 0. Okay. And just, yeah, just walk right through and crush the fence. Goodness gracious. You're a little bit of a thickie. This time, the lamps have helped. With each jump, the picture starts to blur and darken more and more. In the end, the scenery with curly sheep has completely dissolved into darkness. Okay. Now what? Oh. Something woke you up. I think I might change this guy's voice. I don't know. I want it to be a little more commanding. Is that your imagination, or is there truly some kind of shifting silhouette next to your bed? After a closer look, it seems that the dark figure is definitely standing on the edge of the bed. Let me reach out my hand. You'd still like to make sure it's in fact actually there, but there's a sudden realization that you can't move a muscle. Let me close my eyes. There is no reason to snuff out your vision when you're already surrounded by darkness. Scream? Well, go on, scream as you will, but I don't quite hear anything. Your body is undeniably unresponsive. You're laying down, the thoughts feverishly distorted, and the heart beats faster and faster. The rhythm is like the beats of deafening drums. You try to scream, but your outcry stays on the inside. The sinister outer space stays silent. You try to squint and pray, hoping it's just a bad dream. All of a sudden, you start to suffocate. You believe this is the last gulp of air, yet you're still alive. You still exist. Still, even in a state such as this, you can do something. Try to blink a few times. Beat a blink. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now try to look up and down. How do I do that? Okay, I looked up and down. Let's move from right to left. Oh. Okay, right and left. Good. Where did he go? Where is he? Hello? Examine your room in detail. I'm trying. I can't find this guy. Oh! Ooh. Hello? My heart's beating. The creature that stands next to your bed begins to gain its blurry outlines. Oh my God. He's kind of jacked a little bit. His shoulders and his traps are huge. The figure of this creature is elongated and tense like a strained rubber. Its arms look unnaturally stretched. Its big yellow eyes glow like the light of fog headlights. The stare of this being is intent and deep, its sharpness going through you like it's reading your thoughts. Okay, don't breathe so loud. A strange, quiet, hoarse sound emanated from the creature, disturbing the silence of the night. Do I yell or scream? Only a pathetic, barely audible whimper comes out. Hello? Oh, how surprising, it apparently can speak. I was thinking that it's time to get to know each other. We both know that you're unable to move nor speak. At least you can move your eyes. Psst. You can examine your surroundings by taking a closer look. Hold right mouse button to zoom in. Yeah, I have an idea. If you agree, move up and down. If you disagree, move left and right. Okay, I can zoom in on this guy. Its gaze is always in motion. It's hard to tell where it's looking. Can I look around the rest of my room? Please don't get distracted. Are you listening? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me look up and down here. If something's bothering you, blink a lot. I've observed you for a long time, and when we moved, I've made a decision to reveal myself. Listen to what it's about to say. From the beginning, I was a one-sided observer. That's why I didn't participate in your life. On the one hand, it's very fascinating, but on the other, I know everything about you, and you know nothing about me. It's like looking out the window, but never going out. Is this feeling familiar to you? I'll say yes. I feel like this is a feeling many people have had in their life. Have you really gone through this? The creature's face stretched into a strange grimace. It breathes the same way you do. So, in a particular moment, my curiosity took over. What would happen if you saw me? After our move, I understood this is the best chance for contact. Anyway, aren't you able to move yet? Don't worry, it's not fatal. Soon it will pass. This occurs at least once in a person's lifetime. I noticed that you already unpacked some of your video games and already started to play them. I believe it's an exciting activity considering you're often staying up late playing. It's a shame I cannot join. I can't even imagine holding a joystick. Hey, can I look at you a bit more closely? I think I'm gonna just agree with everything my sleep paralysis demon is saying, especially because he's on my bed and he looks like he could rip me in half. I don't want him to get mad at me. Oh. I'll let him watch. I don't want to make any sudden movements here. The creature looks satisfied. Oh! That was very uncomfortable for me. Did you know there are many ways to help out with insomnia? There's no need to count sheep, even if they are charming and fun. You can think of a pleasant memory and immerse yourself in it. For example, one day I was watching you build some kind of thing. We both lost track of time and then you forget it. He has a fond memory of watching me? Does he like me? The other option is listening to meditative music. Just don't forget to turn it off in time. Do you like listening to music? Sure. Yes, it calms the soul. The creature's face stretched into a strange grimace. I'm glad we managed to get to know each other a bit closer, but the sun is slowly rising. I'm afraid I'll need to hide, which means I'm saying goodbye. Sure. Then we'll see each other during the next night. Okay, your footsies are now off my bed, and now you're slithering under. Okay. Although the morning arrived, you still have a few hours to rest. In the end, your drained body and mind fell asleep. Early morning means a new day. Having breakfast every day is a little bit boring, but you don't want to end up being all skin and bones. Yeah, I mean, eating breakfast is important. Let me see. What do we got here? Yummy. A bit too rich of a breakfast you had there. Be careful, don't overeat. All right, hey, I can treat myself every now and again. Come on. I'm not a machine, I'm a human being. I hope you return early today. The day flew by like a race car on a track. The sky is always changing and undeniably beautiful. I'm willing to look at it for eternity. Unfortunately, it's getting dark and it's time to enter your home. Okay, what about the potty? Can I use the potty? I'll flush it once again. And I'm gonna look up and there better not be anything there. Can I blink? I feel like something's gonna appear here. I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Okay, here we are, we're home. With each day, the weather is getting colder. You're getting used to this apartment. It feels nicer with every return, especially when a delicious dinner is waiting for you, which was brought on your way home. Quickly, to the kitchen, and don't forget to turn on the kettle. Right, I'll head right on to the kitchen and turn on the kettle for some tea. The kettle's whistle echoed loudly through the kitchen. After dinner, there's still plenty of time to spend doing a compelling activity. I'll play video games today. Gaming. This evening feels special. You settled down all cozy on the sofa while being fully absorbed in your game. You're so captivated in your activity that even if a world-ending scenario was happening outside, you probably wouldn't even notice. Snacks are a great way to cheer yourself up. Without snacks, life wouldn't be so sweet. Yummers. Oh, what a mess. Crumbs all over the floor. Maybe you should sweep them up or use a vacuum cleaner. Pick them up with your hands if you can. Oh, where did they all go? Am I going blind? I think our friend has, eaten them. The evening is nice and all, but we sat enough for today. Sleep is vital for your well-being. So off we go. Betty bye. Isn't it nice to finally lay down? I hope you'll fall asleep swiftly, and I wish you a good night. You've curled up in the blanket, making yourself comfortable. And here's our friend, didn't waste a single moment. Unexpectedly, you notice in the corner of your eye a familiar figure standing next to your bed. I'll just say hello. Oh, so you can surprise me. Hello. The creature is tense and waiting with anticipation. I'll say, who are you? A long pause hangs in the air. It looks like the creature's construing its thoughts. Finally, a silent hissing breaks... Wait, what? A silent hissing breath breaks the silence. I'm always here. Mention the incident with the snack. Are you associated in any way about my snack disappearance? You bravely asked. I was wondering what you were eating. Do you want it back? No. Now you understand this is not a nightmare nor an illusion or hallucination. This is a real, living, breathing being. It's time to face your fears. What are you? The creature's gaze looks into nothingness and then looks seemingly through you. Nothing disturbed the nightly silence. Both of you mute. The silence dragged on. Fortunately, your question was about to be answered. You can explore my body. Maybe it might answer your questions. Excuse me, I can... what? Hello? Dude, you are just a wall of muscle, and he's following my mouse. Look at him taking a little peekster. Hold right mouse button to zoom in. Okay, here's your head. Its big, yellow, bright eyes with black pupils are pulling you in. They're like bottomless pits. Is this a staring contest? Blink a lot to go to sleep. Okay, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to examine him. Can I just blink once? I win. Oh. Okay. Right, staring contest. I get it. Okay, so here we have his torso. He's got very long limbs here. Don't keep me waiting. I gave you my consent. Okay, well, let's take a look at your legs here. Compared to its arms, the legs look definitely smaller, but they're certainly bigger than yours. Is something wrong? Its arms could hug the air out of you and wrap its limbs around 3 times, but that's not the limit. If it tries hard enough, it could stretch up to even 12 times more. What are you waiting for? I'll burst from anticipation. Okay. Are you trying to be in a relationship with me and hold hands? I love the Cheesecake Factory. You can take me there to start. One of its fingers taps and twitches a beat. Is something wrong? What about your torso? It's flat. No, nothing's wrong. Is there anything else I can look at? Its mouth is in constant movement, like it's about to say something but never ever comes out. At least you can see its very yellow teeth. Okay, well that's just rude. We don't have to be rude. It's doubtful it has anything compared to a digestive system. You'll notice 2 long lines in a V shape vertically placed close to its waist. They may look like 2 scars, but after looking closer, you might notice them twitching very unnoticeably, like the movement of worms. Okay, is there anything else I can examine here? Its toes? No. Maybe that's all I can do. Fascinating how such a large head is held by such a thin neck. Wait a minute, his neck is... Look at his traps! Even stranger, the slits on the sides. He looks muscular. Okay, is that it? Are we done? I've examined you, sir. Oh, now it's asking me to test his breath? Let me take a deep breath. He's copying the way I'm breathing. I always wondered if I have a heartbeat, because I never could match it to yours. Check its heartbeat. You place your hearing organ, my ear, close to where a heart usually would be placed, and you can hear something. It's a vibration going in circles. Its movement is continuous until it stops and then circles again. This is how it'd probably be described. Dear God. Okay. What else can I take a look at? Its eyes do attract. Like magnets, you technically can touch them. It specifically allowed you to. Oh! You barely touched it when it started to pull you in, its eyes like a whirlpool in a river. I almost thought it's all over for you, when suddenly the process stopped. You should have warned me. I did not expect you to poke my eye. I get that you didn't know. We can salvage this. I just need to rearrange myself. Maybe it recollects its thoughts this way? The creature's body starts to take on multiple shapes and sizes. It's a mesmerizing sight. What? Shove further. The creature is in shock. The process quickens. A panic state fills the room. Or that's what you somehow figure once you look at the creature's face. In a second, it changes to apathy. It accepts this outcome. You're continuously being pulled inside. You slowly start to lose grasp of time and space. You lose sense of your body, and your mind dissolves. Only one being remains in the room. It's a bittersweet end.
Over, but I can bring you back.
Did I just get absorbed? No! I clicked on his mouth. That scared the absolute hell out of me. The creature launches straight at you and bites a piece of you. What did you expect from poking someone's mouth? This is a result of natural reflexes. You've bled everywhere and you die from shock. This hand twitches too much. There's uncertainty if you should touch it. You're listening to the finger's rhythmic tapping motion. It dawned on you. It reminded you of a heartbeat. Okay, what about his toesies? The creature grabs you. There's a weird expression on its face. Try reaching out. Its grip tightens. I'll try reaching out again. It seems like it doesn't want me to, but let's see if it, I'm trying to get all the endings here, so let's just see what happens. Its grip tightens even more. It's time to stop. No matter how hard you try to reach it, it won't work. The creature is stronger than you think. Your attempts end with a loud crunch. Ooh. The creature jumps back like it's ready to flee. Ask for help. Those are your last words before you faint. In a barely conscious state, you feel how the pain slowly fades away. Okay. You've woken up without feeling any pain. It seems everything ended up all right and you're ready for the new day. Oh, did I get through it? Well, good morning. Today we don't need to rush anywhere. Aren't you getting tired of the mess? Boxes are scattered everywhere and searching for a specific thing becomes a problem. Enough is enough. Today we're unpacking. We can start right now, but not on an empty stomach. Better to eat breakfast first. Unpacking day. Now finally we can go straight to it. I'm already anticipating when everything will be in its rightful place. By the way, maybe we can look for your nightly neighbor. Yesterday you've been told that it hides in your apartment during the day also. After you're done with unpacking and done admiring the fruits of your labor, you can wash yourself, eat dinner, and prepare yourself for bedtime. Okay, even if we're already using the necessary dishes for eating, we need to organize and put everything that remains into the cupboards. Only necessary cooking. You understand the importance of home cooking, but you're not trained to become a chef. The goal is to not starve yourself and to eat healthy. Perfect. Okay. So can I put this away? The living room area might seem small, but with organization skills, we can easily place everything where it needs to be. After some unpacking, the room will become a lot more lively, and it might tell you more about its owner. I'm gonna go with electronics. A lot of devices like headphones, chargers, and a tangled mess of wires. You don't know where they came from and for what use they were made for, but the day you get rid of them is the day you particularly need them the most. I mean, that looks fine. That looks completely fine. Let's go to our office. Do you remember after moving in, you were imagining how your future office would look like? This is the time to bring that to reality. Warm tones, smooth lines, original furniture, decor everywhere, and all that is quintessential for a creative atmosphere. The essential objects are systematically placed for the arm's reach. Stylish and cozy. Perfect. I mean, this is a great looking office in my opinion. Let's head on out. Everything in the bathroom's already in its place. All of that was unpacked on the first day. Everything looks fine except that my hair is tangled. What in the world could you have been doing last night that your hair is that messy and jumbled it's almost impossible to brush out? Considering we're already here, I would suggest you wash yourself. After days passing by, you give out a, well, you know yourself, not so rosy scent. I'll take a shower. That's gross that we have not showered in days. The water flow washes away all anxiety and worries of the day. The steady noise calms down your body and nerves. It's like you're being reborn from the warm, rushing water. Okay. Getting a little bit of rejuvenation going. Can a person truly relax when they're being watched? Turn around. I was about to say, you better not be in the tub with me. Rub-a-dub-dub, 2 gamers in the tub. Did you notice that being isolated from the world is a mere illusion? There's always something present. Insects, pets, neighbors, something unknown, someone or something is always close by. This time, you might even know who, but don't get all worked up about that. Okay. A big towel, its purpose is to dry yourself, and we can leave. What about the bathroom? Still nothing there. Had to check. And can we do anything else? Do we have to unpack anything else? Let me go here. Let's go to the bedroom. Haven't you missed your other clothing? Your clothes can't wait when you finally start to wear them again. They cannot wait to cover your body. Let's do Tower of Clothes. Oh, you hoarder. Well, there's so much variety, though, and all these clothes make you set for the rest of your life. That's just my opinion, although I don't even wear clothes. Right, you're the narrator. Okay. A wardrobe, a place of mysteries and discovery. Oh. Interesting music choice. Could be used as an extra sleeping place if you're able to fit. Pets seem to adore this place. Right. Oh! Is that him? Well, there it is. You found your unexpected friend. You can't see anything but its back, yet without a doubt, you can tell it's that creature. I'll poke him. Whatever you did, it doesn't seem to be reacting. Is that the creature? See, now it just looks like blankets, actually. Huh. Okay, well, is that everything we can do here? Are we, done putting everything away? After a productive day at the verge of your last strength, you crawl into the bedroom, falling onto the bed. You feel a light touch on your face, which jolts you awake. The moment you get adjusted to the dark, you see 2 big yellow spots resembling projectors. Okay, oh, nope, that's just my buddy's eyes. This unexpected sight made you yank yourself off the bed. While you're laying down disoriented and half asleep, the creature continues to ogle. You're awake. Let me help you. Accept help. The creature picks you up very carefully. In a way, an antique vase is picked up by a collector. Ooh. Thank you. There's silence. Hello. You found me, even when I hid well. You might not realize why it would mention that, but it seems it appreciates your efforts to find it during the daytime. Okay, so that was him, I guess. See, you've settled in. Yeah. Okay. Deafening quiet floats above. This dense silence could be cut with a knife into tiny pieces. I can't take it anymore. I suggest showing off your apartment to this creature. Let's do a tour around the apartment. Ooh. You suggest a tour of your apartment. The creature's face distorts. Is it glad? Oh. Right. Both of you stood in the bedroom, so you could start here. It's pretty humid and hot. A bit of fresh air would make both of you more oxygenated. Ah, so much better. Now it's a bit too dark for a tour. Turn on the ceiling. Oh! Oh, he doesn't like light. Okay. I'm sorry. A strong blinding light turns on. You can also hear a loud thud sound. Finally, you see your room clearly. Your gaze falls onto an undefinable object in the shape of a deformed ball. It whimpers quietly. It looks like we don't have a choice besides to turn off the light and use the flashlight instead. Now we can light any corner of the room. Okay, dude, I apologize. Together you look through your clothes. Ooh. Why do you have so many clothes? You explain to the creature that this amount of clothes is needed for every situation in life, the more the merrier. Looks like clothes seem to bring you joy. Right. The creature is lost in thought. It's a pity none of them fit me except that one big sweater, or do people call it a jumper? I've never seen it jump, though. You can have my sweater, just don't touch the other clothes. Oh, he's happy. A grimace you've seen before appears. Is that some kind of smile? Right. Well, I'm glad you like that. Both of you blankly stare at the bed. Do you feel sleepy already? If you feel awkward asking, just blink a lot to let me know. Do you want to take a nap with me? What? We'll say that. What does that mean? You don't want to? That's okay. This is a nightstand. It's an honorable place for the phone. There's also a lamp you don't remember buying. You can see 3 long streak marks where a thin layer of dust should be. Have you ever touched my phone? It doesn't register my touch. Want to see some pictures? The creature leans over your shoulder to look at your phone. It looks through your photos with great detail. Okay, well, seems like he just wants to, get to know me. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at the kitchen here. Your plants are alive and healthy for now. If you keep taking good care of them, who knows how much bigger they can grow. They whisper about you. I can hear it myself. Do they? Table for food consumption or for any other activity. The creature stares at the table like it's planning something. The chairs are too small for you. Yes, I know. It answers quicker than you expected. A quiet rainy night. Why is it still so humid in this weather? Oh, he doesn't like... Oh, that's a very cool little detail. He shields himself from the light. This is where you store all your dishes like a typical human being. Or you could be original and store your hats in there, but who would do that? I lick your plates clean. Why? For knowledge. Okay. The creature glares fearfully at the kettle. Do you drink tea or coffee? I drink water. Funny fact that both of those drinks contain mostly water, yet people have strong opinions about them. That's a good point. Some people just aren't big fans of, tea or coffee, which is understandable. Oh, sorry. Humankind is in a constant war with time. We cannot stop it, but we choose how to use it. At the moment, it's nighttime. Why do clocks tick so loudly? To remember the time. Your statement doesn't seem to impress the creature. Looks like it expected something else from you. Did I pick the wrong option? All sorts of games are stored in here. From all the genres, your favorites is... I'll say horror. Do you think people enjoy scary things because of the fast heartbeat, which makes the blood flow better? Or is it because fear is an ancient instinct? I actually don't know that. Why are we so intrinsically obsessed and connected to things that scare us? That's a very good question. The TV's turned off. You can feel its call, begging you to spend some time with it. I enjoy watching you play video games. It looks so fun. We can discuss. The creature wasn't very talkative until you started to discuss the purpose of the game. Right. You've discovered how the creature is very attentive to details and has an opinion on every last detail. That's awesome. Do you want to turn on the lamp? No. He does not like that. This is yours and only your sofa to lay down on and do whatever you like or do nothing at all. The creature glances melancholically at the sofa. I've never been on top of the sofa before. Good news. I have always only been under it. You can sit on the sofa whenever you want. The creature looks at you with a doubt in its eyes and then quietly whispers, Thank you. You know what? I like this guy. He's a nice guy. It's a bit cramped in here, but also interesting. It is interesting, isn't it? This is your office. It's the best room for writing, sitting, and doing nothing, or doing everything. Have you finished your duties? You mean PC laptop work? Editing videos? You sit for long hours while you're doing that. It makes me feel worried. Are you at least satisfied with the result? I hope so. Sometimes I am, but I can be hard on myself too when I don't feel like I've done something that resonates with people enough. So, I don't know. It's mixed emotions. It is certainly mixed emotions. I want you to try something if you're on board with me. Sure. Can you do this? What does that mean? You stand with your arms behind your back. At first, the creature doesn't understand your actions, but a bit later it grasps the possibility that maybe it's some kind of game, so it mimics your action. You stood on one leg. The moment it tries to copy you, it immediately falls on the floor. It slowly gets up. Did you know this would happen? It said in an upsetting tone. I was curious. If you were in its place, you'd probably get furious, but you don't sense any hostility coming from it. Oh, I guess maybe he thinks like this was some sort of a mean prank. I wasn't trying to prank you, buddy. I promise. I promise. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the bathroom. Oh my god. Oh, you are certainly something. It's empty like my gotcha. You took out the trash already? It's a Manly Badass Hero reference. Why do you need a trash bin in the WC? In the what? For convenience. Okay. A ceramic throne. I will not use it in front of him, but I'll flush it. You push the toilet bowl's button, you felt a slight movement of air on the top of your head. Looking around, you realize your neighbor's nowhere to be found. Oh, he's up there. He was afraid of the flush. Ooh. A pair of eyes flashed in the darkness. It looks like we found it. Got scared by the sound? My bad. The creature carefully makes its way down. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to scare you. We need to get rid of this old thing quickly. Do they even still sell those? To get it stuck to one's head is easy, but to remove it... It looks like it's speaking from experience. Ugh. One of the most important items for living, dust is the biggest enemy for electronics. The creature looked at the broom, but started to talk about something unrelated. I don't get dirty if you're curious. How does that work? The creature starts to explain how it works with enthusiasm. My body pushes out everything unnecessary, then it slides off. Interested in my anatomy? Pleasant surprise. Toilet bowl cleaner. So many inventions, yet people still need to clean toilet bowls by themselves. Ironic, isn't it? Maybe it can be used as a back scratcher. No, that's a bad idea. This is an antique item that has a mass of unique usages. However, its original purpose was only made for toilet use, yet people's ingenuity knows no bounds. When I'm bored, I roll it out, then roll it back up again. What, are you like a cat? Huh? Okay, and he's not going to be up there anymore. Right. It seems the tour has come to its end. It's very late. The sun might be rising soon. It would be nice to lay down and sleep for a tiny bit. Suddenly, you hear the sirens of an ambulance and police cars. With each minute they approach closer. Someone must have gotten hurt. Your nightly friend curled itself in a fetus position and is laying on the floor. It warps its neck and stomach area with its long limbs. That loud howling is coming from your bedroom. Do you need help? It cannot answer you at the moment. Okay. So we need to leave. Go to my bedroom and close that door, or the window. When you were in the middle of closing the window, your flashlight slipped from your hand. Like on purpose, it rolled under your bed. Maybe you could wait for your long-arm friend to get it. You don't want to strain yourself, do you? You crawl under the bed. The moonlight shine doesn't reach far. It's too dark. You continue rummaging and searching when you hear a crack. That wasn't your spine, was it? Oh! You can feel the immense weight of your double bed on top of your back. It broke. Your lungs deflated like an air balloon that got pierced. What? Yell for help. But it doesn't work. You can't move nor utter a single word, let alone scream. Fortunately, you can still breathe. Breathe slowly. In the furthest part of your apartment, some kinds of noise can be heard. I will breathe slowly again. Something's getting closer. Slowly again. You lay still. You can only see the floor and the bedroom wall when suddenly a head pops up and checks on you. You can feel the heavy bed becoming lighter with each second until you don't feel it at all. Oh, you saved me. Dude, thank you. The creature stays silent for some time before answering with a deep exhale. Did my bed literally just break on top of me? Can I assist you with fixing your bed? Yeah, that'd be helpful. You tried to fix your bed together, but with some complications. The instruments jumped out of your grip like they were alive. The creature couldn't hold the light straight, which made the overall process more difficult. Well, he tried. With the assistance of inhumane efforts, the bed was finally put back together. With a sigh of relief, you lay down to fall asleep. The creature crawls under your bed like it always does. Breathing steadily, you both fall asleep. You're not alone. Aww. This is nice. Finally, you woke up. You might have expected a bright sunny day, but there's a twilight behind the window. You've slept through the whole day. Oh, what is this? There's a note stuck to your blanket. The scribbled text says, "Hello. I want to share my opinion on our communication." Oh, is this the creature? I know you might not completely understand my emotions. That's why I stuck color-coded notes all around the apartment. Don't worry, I'll remove them later. I'll be waiting for you tonight. That was the last sentence scribbled on the note. Finally, a good reason to get out of bed. This will be a great opportunity to stretch yourself before going back to sleep. Let's check on your results. Oh, there's notes everywhere. I believe I understand the meaning of each color. Tell me. Red, I think the creature felt upset. Yellow, I think the creature felt indifferent. And green, I think the creature felt pleased. Blue, I think the creature felt very delighted. Okay, can I oh, I guess I can't read the individual notes. I can just look at how he felt. Okay, a little bit trepidatious about the tea kettle. Okay. Mostly green, though. That's good. No notes in here. All right, let's check the... Oh, we didn't go in here, actually. I never showed him this. And green on the toilet bowl. Oh, blue on the brush. Interesting. Okay, let's just head back to bed. Would you like to count sheep for the last time? Why not? Why not? Let's just have fun. Right. 14. 21. I mean, is this gonna actually help us fall asleep? Or are we just wasting our time before we see our buddy? And I wonder, is there a way to make every note blue? Is that even possible? I imagine that's the key to getting different endings, right? Okay, 70. Come on. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Chungus is here. Okay. Let's talk to our buddy. You feel a light touch on your face. It's fleeting, yet it wakes you up. Something is towering over your unmoving and helpless body, but you don't feel threatened. The eyes of the creature seem bigger than before. I'll say something. You can only whisper to yourself. The situation gives a strange sense of deja vu. You know what to do. Don't bother. What do you mean? You can't move, but you can listen. Now I know that you're listening to me with honesty. I want to share with you something important to me, about me. With a breath of relief, the creature shares all of its secrets with you. Even though you didn't suspect my existence, sometimes you had a feeling of something always being nearby. For example, you noticed a slight moment of a shadow in the corner of your eye, or a strange sound in the middle of the night, but it couldn't be taken as proof anything was watching you. I've been doubtful and anxious if showing myself to you is a good idea, but now I'm glad that I've made up my mind. And that is? All of your experiences, feelings, and actions fulfill me. I keep all of them inside of me. They are like substances with different forms, textures, and sizes. For example, spiky ones cause pain, but they are as important as the round and soft ones, which give a feeling of warmth. I guess that's one way of looking at, like, all of your life experiences. Do you understand? I do. Maybe we're more alike than I imagined. I could stare at you for eternity. Well, tell me how you really feel. Do you want to do that? Is that what you want to do? The creature will stare at you for eternity if you don't start blinking. Oh. I mean... What? What is it? I'll speak. Are you trying to tell me something? The creature gets closer, bends over, and opens its ear. That's its ear. I'm listening closely. Give it a name. Billy. Mind if I... Ooh. Mind if I join you? No. Sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. I'm very excited. Ooh. Ooh. The creature crawls onto the bed and shuffles close to you. Billy stretches his long arms around itself and you. Oh, my Billy. It feels like you've been wrapped in a big, fuzzy, warm scarf. You sense a familiar smell. It immerses you in peace and comfort. You see how Billy fully and unconditionally accepts you. This revelation allows you to be more forgiving toward yourself. You shouldn't obsess over your imperfections. For somebody, they are not flaws, but only a small fraction of your identity. 100%. And I guess that's what he was talking about when it comes to the smooth circles that are pleasant and the spikes that might hurt a little bit, but they make those smooth aspects feel even better. You can try to change aspects of yourself, grow as a person, or even completely transform into something else. Yet no matter how much you reshape yourself, your inner core will stay the same. What you should do is to cherish and look after your inner core. This is when you'll finally feel at peace. You woke up alone. You check under the bed. It's under there. You repeat your daily routine. You return home in the evening right after your dinner. You spend time with your newly acquired friend. You stay up late to spend as much time as you can with Billy. But Billy understands that you're a human and you need sleep compared to it. You try to encourage Billy to engage with you in some kind of hobby, but it enjoys being a passive observer a bit more. Some days you do manage to convince it to join you in an activity, because it's not good at a lot of the things yet. It's amusing to look at. It does try to learn though. Maybe one beautiful day, it will finally learn how to play video games with you. For Billy, the most important achievement of its life is not being forced to hide anymore, and you now have someone who will be anticipating your return and happily welcoming you back home. Ending unlocked, a new friend. Amazing. And you know I gotta try to get the other endings, gamers. This game is super special. I loved every moment of this. Wait, what is this? You're being dragged through the nightly streets. This is how you may feel right now, but from an outsider perspective, you're willingly following someone, perhaps a friend. In reality, a stranger is holding on to you, leading you to who knows where in the middle of the night. Your body is moving on your own. It's not following any of your commands, nor pleads to turn around and run. You try to assess the situation, but your vision starts to change into an incomprehensible blur. What is this? The sharp noise jolts you out of a trance, yet you still can't take back control. The stranger ominously standing in front is still holding you. You're in an unfamiliar place. The whole room is spinning. You can't feel your body anymore. The stranger pulls you closer and closer. You can see... Where is their face? Ooh! What was that? What's going on? In the main menu? What's going on in the main menu? Hello? What just happened? Ooh. Wait a minute, what is— oh, to be continued? No way. Okay, this time during our first meeting, I'm struggling to get away instead of, like, hearing it out. And I guess Billy just disappears now. So is there a way I can, like, avoid encountering this thing at all? When you hold its hand, there's a suspicion that it's also examining you. Okay, that was a new scene. Oh, we can also have him in here. I don't think I ever did this part. Okay, so what do you think about all this, dude? Something inside me twirls and spins when you look at yourself in the mirror. Why do you look so... worried? I'm just a melancholic. You feel both of you might be alike. Maybe I am too. Usually this is where people wash their face and hands, but some tryhards throw their legs into the sink and wash their feet. Is that something people do? I thought people normally just use a shower, a bath for that. Use it. Congratulations, you successfully washed off the germs. Refreshing, isn't it? You own only one toothbrush. How sensitive are your teeth? That was a very unexpected question. I'm not sure if people ask each other about such things. If it's already asking, you might as well answer. I'm gonna say ice cream's my enemy. You are supposed to lick it, not bite it. The soap, an antimicrobial agent. When you pointed at the soup, the creature's hand twitched. When you run out of soap, I'll remind you. Sounds suspicious. We cannot blame the creature for stealing our soap without any evidence, however. I have no clue what doing that does. Looking at the mirror, the screen just kind of goes black and then, I don't know. Let me talk to this guy in the tub. This is where you shower or take hot baths, preferably without an audience. At the moment, it is impossible to do because an unidentifiable long-armed being is currently sitting in there. Want to wash yourself? Do I smell bad? Your question surprised the creature. I don't know, but you don't look unclean. Oh, the creature throws you to the ground with great strength. Stop, it's not funny. Oh, I think I keep accidentally flashing it in the eyes. I'm gonna flash it. You lift up your shirt. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant. I meant flash the light, hello? You lift up your shirt, exposing your stomach. The creature is bewildered by your action. It jumps to the furthest corner of the room. The air feels a bit different now. What? That's not what I meant to do. This time I'll use the flashlight. You blind the creature once again. It tries to cover its eyes with a hand. All of its weight transitions to its other arm, which accidentally crushes your neck. I don't really know what I expected there. Okay, so this time, as you guys can see, look at all these red notes everywhere. I was as mean and rude as possible throughout this entire experience. And the notes all over the home reflect that. So let's see what ending we get this time. I highly doubt the creature is going to want to be our friend. Oh, once you blink, the shadow figure is gone. No matter how long you wait, nothing happens, so you slowly fade back to sleep. Oh, do we not even talk to him in this ending? Okay, you wake up early in the morning. The night was uneventful, yet your sleep wasn't quite pleasant. You're about to return to your old schedule for the day. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. So, just a normal day? You eat breakfast like always? What? Exit your apartment. Is Billy just gonna go away? Breakfast was light as a wind, but it's better than nothing. You're going out to the world. You're returning home. The sky is orange. Like, who even cares? It's evening now. You're home. Click your bed to go to sleep. Is that it? That's all we're doing? Huh? You don't have the energy to make yourself dinner. It's better to drink some water and just go to sleep. You weren't able to fall asleep right away. You've tossed and turned until you've forgotten yourself in an anxious dream. You wake up and eat breakfast. A dead silence surrounds you. You leave your home, then you return, you eat dinner, go to sleep. You wake up, eat breakfast, go outside, return home, eat dinner, go to sleep. Repeating the same thing over and over again. The time flies by and simultaneously slowly stretches itself. The days are boring and go by in a restless bustle. It seems like everything is as it used to be, but sometimes a feeling of an anguished sense of loss takes over you. Don't you feel lonely? I do feel lonely. You shouldn't feel that way. After all, I'm still here. Always yours, narrator. Oh, at least we have the narrator. And we unlocked the ending, lost something. Okay, it's the final day. I was much nicer this time, and I think we're gonna get a new ending here. Billy is now saying I'm too open and too nice. What happens when someone gives everything they have to offer without wanting anything back in return? What remains after? Every word becomes quieter and fades further away until only absolute silence remains. You woke up, everything is in its place. It's a bit difficult to get out of bed today. I hope you managed to crawl out to get to the kitchen at least. Are we going to get something new? It's usually impossible to mess up making breakfast, yet somehow you managed to do that. You still have to eat that catastrophe. Hey, leave it to BigGaming to mess up a meal. After breakfast, if we can even call it that, you gather your strength and leave the home. When you slightly open the door, you catch yourself thinking that the world is too loud today. I better stay home and watch some TV. You pleasantly spent your time at home. It was the right choice. It's scary to think what would happen if you left. Your loud, growling stomach has snapped you back to reality. You've come to the realization that you forgot about lunch and swiftly made your way to the kitchen. Okay. Maybe lunch will be better? Your fridge brightens up your mood when you see a box of prepared food you managed to order during the day. This time, your lunch has become an early dinner. After checking the time, you realize the dinner might not have been as early as you thought. Considering it's late, you need to get ready for bed. So we literally just watched TV today. You were so tired you thought that you'd fall asleep right away, but after some time has passed, you're stuck with an unwanted wakefulness. With an unbelievable determination, you force yourself to finally fall asleep. You wake up, you start your day by doing your daily routine, you swallow your breakfast fast, you rush to the exit door, but at the last moment you change your mind and decided to stay home again. It's too crowded outside today. So this is kind of a similar ending to what we got before. You guys want to say hi to Pumpkinch? Hello, Pumpkinch. Pumpkin. Pumpkin want to say hi. It's too crowded outside today. As you planned, you stayed at home for the whole day. You and the television spent some quality time together. In the evening, you ate dinner like usual. It didn't taste like anything. After a few hours, you force yourself to go to sleep. Every time you try to fall asleep, it gets more troublesome. You woke up. Behind the window, there's a deep night. You don't know how many hours you've slept or if you've slept at all, but staying in bed is pointless. You get up and wander around the apartment. Oh God, what are we gonna find? This part's a little different. Follow your instincts? I don't know why my instincts are taking me to the bathroom. You've wandered into the WC and you ask yourself, why am I here? I'm gonna look up. In the dark ceiling, something shimmered, a spider web. When did it get there? Get rid of it. You elongate your forearm and scoop the spider web off the wall. Wait a minute. You feel a sudden anxiousness. Maybe you could wash it away. What? I've become Billy? You gaze into your reflection. Oh, it's you, buddy. Why are you repeating my words? Your eyes seem different. Stop imitating me. Why do I feel so empty? Who are you? Instead of an answer, you hear something breathe in the distance. Following your instinct, you slide under the exit door. Sneaking past the hallways, you make your way to your target. Something small, helpless stares back at you. It has the biggest eyes you've ever seen. They give you a sense of familiarity. Gawking at this tiny creature, you realize that something inside of it is vital to your existence. What? Like a pet? I will never leave your side. Ending unlocked, who are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, in my head, this is definitely an out there ending. I imagine the true ending, the canon ending, is that we become friends with Billy and we live our lives. I don't know. To me, it seems like we're more than friends. We're cuddling in bed together, watching movies together. Maybe we're a little more than friends with Billy, and that's okay. It gives us something to look forward to when we get home. It gives our life a sense of fulfillment. I love Billy. Billy is the best. And that's the canon ending I'm going with. Friends, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.